daughter who wasn't his by blood, but loved him like a father. At 78 years old, Samuel Carter had learned life could take almost everything. But he never imagined it would take away the people he loved most. Samuel had spent his entire life working hard for his family. He raised 3 biological daughters, provided good homes, paid for education, and sacrificed countless things so they could have better lives than he did. He never asked for anything in return. Then, one winter morning, everything changed. Samuel lost his home due to a financial mistake. He packed what little he had into a small suitcase and placed the last of his important documents inside a plain envelope. That evening, he sat alone at his kitchen table. The house was quiet. Too quiet. He looked at the family photographs on the wall. He remembered their first birthdays, school days, and the nights he stayed awake when they were sick. He smiled sadly, whispering, "They're my children. Surely one of them will give their old father a place to sleep." The next morning, he called his daughters, asking them to come over. His eldest daughter arrived first, looking irritated. "Dad, what's going on? I had to leave work early." Samuel just smiled gently. She sighed. "I hope this isn't about me taking care of you. I have my own responsibilities." Samuel lowered his eyes, saying nothing. His second daughter rushed through the door. "Dad, you scared me. Please don't tell me you're moving in. My husband can't handle the chaos." Samuel's heart sank. Before he could respond, his youngest biological daughter arrived. She barely looked at him, constantly checking her phone. Samuel took a deep breath. "Please sit down. I need to tell you something." He walked into the kitchen to make tea. While he was gone, the sisters whispered, "I bet he can't afford his mortgage." "Well, he's not staying with me. I don't have room." Samuel heard every word but pretended he hadn't. When he returned, he placed 3 cups of tea on the table. His hands were trembling. "My daughters, something difficult has happened. I've lost my home. I have nowhere to go. I'm 78, and I don't know how to start over." He placed a small envelope on the table. "This is everything I have left. I wanted to ask if one of you could let me stay." The silence that followed hurt more than any words. Finally, the eldest spoke. "Dad, we're married. We don't have space. You'd be a burden." Samuel slowly nodded. "I understand." But he didn't. That was the moment something inside him broke as he looked at the 3 women. Then he remembered another daughter, Emma. She had been abandoned as a newborn in a trash container. Samuel had found her and raised her. Although not connected by blood, she always called him Dad. Samuel reached for his phone. "There is one more person I should call." An hour later, the door opened. Emma rushed inside. "Dad." She immediately wrapped her arms around him, sensing his fear. Samuel told her everything. Emma listened without interrupting, then took his hands. "Dad, you're coming home with me." "Emma, you have your own family. I don't want to be a burden." She smiled through tears. "You were never a burden when you raised me. You gave me a life when I had been thrown away. Now it's my turn to take care of you." Samuel broke down, finally feeling safe. He slowly picked up the envelope. His biological daughters watched as he opened it. Inside were documents representing millions of dollars in property and savings. The sisters stared in disbelief. Their expressions changed instantly. "Dad, we're sorry. You can stay with me. Please forgive us." Samuel pulled the envelope away. "You didn't want an old father. You wanted a wealthy father." He turned toward Emma. "When I had nothing, you saw me as your father." He placed the envelope in Emma's hands. "They saw me as a burden." Emma shook her head. "Dad, I don't want your money." Samuel smiled. "I know. That's why I trust you with everything. You are receiving this because you loved me when there was nothing to gain." The sisters cried, but some regrets arrived too late. Samuel left with Emma. She gave him the best room, and that evening, her little child climbed onto his lap. "Grandpa, are you staying forever?" Samuel smiled through tears. "Yes, my little one." That night, he understood. Family is not always created by blood. Sometimes blood abandons you. Sometimes the person with no blood ties holds your hand when everyone else lets go. So love your children, cherish your family, but never place your entire foundation in human beings. People can change and disappoint you, but God never abandons those who trust Him. Samuel had lost his house and wealth, but God gave him something greater, a daughter who loved him when there was absolutely nothing to gain. If you believe God is your ultimate hope, comment, "God is my last hope."